Hi Ghosties, this is my Ghosty. Now this will be a conspiracy theory about Grice. But first of all, I want to read things that Marionette Grice is hiding in her outfit. So let's just head right there. When I opened my eyes, I saw you, a blind yet such an exciting old man. You said you created me. I, a puppet, a special one. I don't know if I should be happy or sad, but I have a soul. That's a hint right there. I hate being controlled by others, repeating the same show every day. I cannot even control my smiles. Oh. Is it that when I break free from strings, I will gain freedom and be able to pursue my dream? The moment I see your smile, I feel the beauty of life for the first time. What a shock. I feel no pain from burning of fire or cutting of knife, but who can tell me why my broken heart hurts now? Oh, that's sad. I'm but a puppet dominated by a single string. With this bloody body, let me dance last time. You come for my every show, even you cannot see anything. You look so happy and contented. I am a puppet with soul, the smile on my face never changed, but who knows my real feeling? Alright, so that everything in a suit actually gave out hints that in the Grice's story, which I haven't opened or even crafted because I will not bring myself to do that. Hold on, let me just close the door. You can hear me echoing. Alright, I think that's better. So I came up with a conspiracy theory of Grice's story that she will no longer class herself as a puppet, that she wants to be human and that's what she's going to be. Now, I know many people already completed Grice, but I might be wrong in that conspiracy theory, but you can't blame me for trying, right? Anyway, so I read Marionette Grice's story, and at the ending, it gave me, well, it ended as a cliffhanger, but it gave me like a hint that she would try and become human. Because if you think about it, there's that story with Pinocchio where he wants to be a real boy. Now, it's not just his puppet story, it's every puppet story that's been made that wants to be a human. So that to me gives me the reason why I should make this, because I think Marionette Grice is tired to be controlled by string, and in every show that she's just dominated by something that she doesn't want to do. So that to me thinks that, she's going to break out of those strings and try and be human about it. But the thing is, I think she goes way up ahead, that she would try and be, I don't know, she changes. So that to me thinks that her personality changes to something awful. I'm not too sure, but this is what I think. Just her story didn't actually give me sadness or make me feel anything but sorry for this chick. Even though she's not real or anything, but it's just like every single puppet has been made, and the creator has put their feelings and hard effort into it just to make it perfect in their eyes, into everybody's eyes, that they made it too realistic. And with that being said, I think the puppet ends up coming alive and want to be human about it. But it's a good conspiracy theory. I mean, it's hard to think about it because you expect something different than a simple puppet wishing to be human. Because that's literally every single puppet story out there. Just wants to be human every single day of their life. Now, I don't know how Grice go about it, but I think she succeeded because in her story, which I'm gonna go there. Hopefully this works now, because one of my friends literally gave me a way to search up a suit. Okay. It probably wouldn't do it, right? Oh, it worked. Ah, okay, let's read some stories. It's kind of not that long though, if you just alright, I might be having some issue with a certain word, but please don't point that out because I'm so much ashamed of reading as I am. So I'm just gonna do this for the people that's kind of curious. Ladies in Lilith Kingdom were proud of possessing a palace marionette. Every marionette manufactured by the owner of Palace Puppet Shop, a skillful master, was exquisite and priceless. But current success didn't satisfy him. Palace's very dream was to make a human-like marionette, which people could not distinguish from the living. Which, that's another hint, by the way. The Palace Puppet Shop was dominated by such a semi-manufacture with snow-like delicate skin, silk-like soft hair, and I don't know how to pronounce this word, but I'm gonna try it. It's iridescent garment, I think, as dazzling as as rainbows. Folks were amazed at the reality of this marionette. Grice was the name Palace gave her, but Grice had no eyes. No matter how valuable or scarce the something were, they cannot be jeweled into her eye holes after all. Eyes were the essence of soul. Regardless of the lifelike body, she was nothing but a soulless artificial puppet, which was also and always the regret of Palace. Long years flight. The doddering and sick Palace felt his heart torn painfully as he stared at Grice in the centre of his shop. The puppet who failed to star in any show of Lilith puppet troupe due to a lack of eyes now was eroded badly by age, for her soft hair brushed so lovingly and her iridescent garment lost its colour. Then his mind abruptly captured a bold idea. Since death is infightable, wouldn't it be a good idea to sacrifice my own eyes to Grice? This idea haunted him, inducing him to contemplate if for day and night. In the end, he closed his puppet shop and journeyed from Lilith Kingdom to find a method across the whole Maryland. His hard work paid off. As the story of Palace spread to the depths of the Pigeon Forest, the elves decided to realize the aspirations of Palace. They would not only grant Grice bright eyes, but also repair her. But for Palace, who lost his eyes, he would never have a chance to witness the perfection of such a stunning masterpiece. All he can learn about Grice's fascination was the discussion beyond all praises for captive audiences. Finally, Grice stood tall upon the Lilith Puppet Troupe's stage like a shining superstar. Attracted by her fame, people across the entire Maryland came to witness her show. No one has ever watched such a vivid puppet show with her especially captivating eyes. The glimpse will enchant crowded audiences into submission. Every show was packed with crowd, every ticket was priceless. Though blind Palace attended Grice's every show in person to feel her performance with his heart, which would fill him with the happiness of satisfaction. But it didn't last long. Palace began to realize something is not right about Grice. So that literally just gave us a massive cliffhanger, and that's when the first paragraph that he mentioned, Palace's very dream was to make a human-like puppet which people could not distinguish from the living. So there was that. But I just think, her next story will be her becoming, so human about anything, I guess. I'm not too sure what the problem is. If she wants to be human, then let her be human. And if she is going to be a douchebag about it or anything, just being vicious, I don't know, some word, vicious about it, then I don't know, is her becoming her stronger self. I'm not too sure. I really want to finish off the story, but the whole progress on crafting Grice will seriously kill me. Which I want to see how much progress I have in her. Alright, so let's just... Okay. There she is. Alright, Grice, let's see the progress. Not bad, I guess, but terrible. Look at all this. I'm not doing all. This is too much. 10 retro monocle, 4 siren, 4 Manjusaka, if I actually pronounce that right. Everything else is in its hundreds. Well, not that bad. So it needs 74 Solo Night, Toffee 75, Feast 135, Picking 135, Sweetness 118, Milkshake 75, Fluttering 135, Holy Notes 58, Bamboo Path 60, Candy Hairpin 60, Nun's Headwear 120, and Ribbon Bow 73, Circling 75, Strawberry Basket 135. That is a lot still. But the thing is, this is times by 3. This is times by 3, this and this. Everything else is times by 2, which that's the lowest items needed in Princess. So I could possibly evolve that if I could. But I really don't feel like it. It's just this whole progress on completing Marinette Grice. Completing Marinette Grice was too much, so I will not be doing Grice anytime soon. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for me, but what do you guys think of this conspiracy theory? Would it be right, or was it too much? I don't know. I can't really explain myself. Have a nice life.